I started training my body at age 5. At 6, I practiced Ki. At 7, I built my foundation. Just turned 18 and reached peak core formation. Only cultivated for 300 years before mastering the sword immortal path. Ascended to the immortal realm. But when I got here, I ended up as a low-level grunt, doing grunt work. Even with a sacred body up here, all I'm good for is mining. When I see geniuses, all I can do is slice vegetables. The crazier geniuses end up ventilating bathrooms. After hustling in the immortal realm for over 200 years, I finally landed a labor outsourcing gig.
10 primordial sacred bodies.
Go to the moral forbidden's land to be a miner. Off you go, start mining. With your physique, you're strong. Other true immortals can only mine 10 carts a day. If you work hard, you can dig at least 12 carts. Getting 12 immortal stones a month is no problem. What? Are you saying me, a mighty primordial sacred body? A true immortal with a saintly body can only mine. I started training at 5, practiced Ki at 6, built my foundation at 7, had peak core formation before turning 20, became a sword immortal in under 300 years, ascended to the immortal realm, even created a one-of-a-kind 3000 Tao in the mortal realm, limitless sword body, ascended to the immortal realm. Thought I'd repeat my legendary story from the mortal realm. But when I got here, I became the master at chopping, just because I slice faster and thinner than other true immortals. But in the end, I lost to a guy with an ice flame sword body. He beat me, just because his sashimi had the power of both fire and ice. Better flavor, apparently. After leaving the restaurant, I've mined, done gardening, even swept the streets, and worked security at people's gates. Sometimes I don't even get 10 immortal stones a month. Why are you talking nonsense? Let's just fight if you want to fight. Who are you? You think you can fight me? You idiot. I just want you to know, someone as impressive as me, even in the immortal realm, only makes 20 immortal stones a month. You, Tommy, just ascended. What guts does a primordial sacred body have to slam the table with me? You don't want to do mining at Moral Gold City, but others do. If you don't work, your immortal body will wither, and you'll fall back to being immortal. Cultivators undergo tribulation to become immortals. The mortal body transforms into an immortal body. You get almost endless lifespan, but the immortal body needs immortal stones to keep it healthy. If you skip even a month, your immortal body will start to weaken. Go a year without, and you might even lose your immortal body, turn back into a mortal, and slowly die off. True immortals nurture their bodies with at least 2 immortal stones a month. Some with special physics need even more, like Passerby A, who needs at least 5 immortal stones per month at first, just to meet basic needs. Has Passerby A finished today's work? I've done this kind of thing for nearly 50 years. There's never a problem. Sensida handed this task to me. You can totally trust me with it. Great, that's why I came to you this time. I got a big job for you. If you're willing, you'll get at least 35 immortal stones a month. Team leader, you're so good to me. I'll take this job. Alright, come with me now. This job's pretty interesting. If you do well, I'll hook you up with an even bigger job. Thanks, team leader, for believing in me. The Destiny building has such a flashy name, but it's actually a dump. Why are you just standing there? Come on, get moving. Hey, come here. Moral Forbidden Zone. Recently, they found a new immortal stone vein. They desperately need true immortals with saintly bodies as miners. The heaven's current true immortals can't fill the mining demand in Moral Forbidden Zone, so they're targeting the mortal realm, bringing up more cultivators with strong bodies to boost the number of Moral Zone miners. Moral Forbidden's land is a key source of immortal stones in the immortal realm. New veins are found every so often, but those veins aren't just open to anyone. You gotta be at least a true immortal to mine them. But there's a shortage of low-tier true immortal miners, so they need to create more and forcibly make a bunch that fit the requirements for true immortals. So, team leader, what exactly do I do? Refine this. Favorability. System management button. What is this? Immortal realm laws forbid forced cultivation boosts and shortcuts for making true immortals. So Sword Mad Immortal created this system to get around the laws and spread it all over the lower realms. You take this immortal energy, bind it to a mortal cultivator. As they follow the rules, they get rewards and quickly become immortals. Wait, isn't this still a forced cultivation boost? That's straight up giving cultivation and making an immortal. With this, it's all about earning the system's rewards. It's still basically forced cultivation. But since there's a process, it doesn't technically break the immortal law. Those who can ascend are prodigies. The system makes it easy, but those geniuses have trust issues. Will they really follow the system's rules? What if I bind them and they don't cooperate? Come on, real prodigies would never rely on a lame system to ascend. Don't worry, the targets for system binding are already picked by other departments. We'll just grab some loser from the mortal realm, make him think he's the chosen one, and inject some memories. Stuff like his cultivation was crippled, his fiancée broke off the engagement. The usual stuff. When the system pops up, they pretty much have to use it. Honestly, with their own skills, they'd never become immortal. Probably can't even grow up right. We're just making miners. Cultivation only needs to be good enough. Here's how to operate the system and what to say. There are also notes from previous users in here. Study it carefully and really play the system role. You've got 1 month to use these systems and make at least 30 true immortals. But remember, cost for each true immortal can't go over 200 immortal stones. If it does, you have to cover the difference yourself. If you do well, I'll line up a task worth 100 immortal stones. For the next month, Passerby A will live here until the goal of 30 true immortals is met. The Lan, eldest son of the family. Originally, he was a super gifted guy, had both parents and even a fiancée. Too bad he's stuck in the lower realm. His fate is decided by the heavens. He got schemed against, lost his key C, and just when Moral Forbidden Zone needed people, his 9 young primordial body made him a talent in the mortal realm. But in an immortal's eyes, he's just an excellent mining hand, so he'll have to work steadily for big money. The Heavenly Court specially gave him a ton of rare medicine. His family was arrested after the engagement was cancelled. He literally died from exhaustion in a brothel, and then forced memories were implanted, making him believe he was some kind of reincarnated transmigrator. It's really a miserable, wasted life. Ding, host the LAN. System loading. Favorability system activating. Start with NPCs. Transmigrator benefit system. It's a system. The LAN. Since I've taken over your body, I'll make sure you reclaim everything that belongs to you. Beginner's gift pack. Collect reward. Heaven grade spiritual root. Heaven grade spiritual root. It's actually a heaven grade spiritual root. My original earth grade spiritual vein, compared to this heaven grade root, is basically trash, getting such a great reward right from the start. Let me really figure out how to use this system. So that's how it works. Just increase people's favorability, and you get rewards. Finally, I can let go for now. Now, let's see how the LAN handles this system. Time flies in the cameo world. Host, the LAN has now used the system to make a comeback step by step. He not only escaped the small city of Kingshan County, that tiny little world, but also gathered a group around him, roommates tied together by fate and life. Enjoy it while you can. When you ascend to Immortal Realm, you'll have to pay back the system debt. System rewards for the host. Actually, consume immortal stones. Over at the Demon Luo Forbidden Zone, they can't just nurture a cultivator to immortality for nothing. When the land becomes a true immortal, he'll carry a system debt in Immortal Realm. He couldn't pay off even in 100 years. If it goes one by one, 30 days. It's impossible to cultivate 30 true immortals in that time. Check-in system. This check-in system. As long as the host checks in at a designated spot, you get a prize. Using this to cultivate true immortals is 10 times faster than the favorability system. Such crazy talent. No, his experience isn't desperate enough yet. He still has options. Nope. Let's stick with him. People with low status will cling to any hope. He was beaten. Very good. Give him a memory. Make him think he's a transmigrator from Blue Star. That way he can accept the system. I'm a genius. If there's one, there's two. If there's two, there's three. 5 days passed. The host with the NPC-bound luck already reached 8. And he's still trying to manipulate more hosts. Not good. Host is about to die. Even a loser has a system now, but still managed to kill himself in this cubicle. It's only been 5 days for the NPC, but in the Kamiao world, the LAN, almost 8 years have passed. After 8 years of cultivation, that once naive boy has matured. With the system's power, the LAN now reached the core formation stage, about to break through to Nascen's soul, dominating the mortal world. But even so, he still faced the biggest crisis since getting the system. Wow. You're almost as much trouble as I was back in my day. Just a little core formation dares to provoke a soul transformation. Why mess with them at all? The LAN, you dare destroy my sex foundation. That's just unforgivable. Big bro, he destroyed the sex foundation. I have to make him suffer every kind of pain. Damn it. The LAN, that annoying brat, since getting the favorability system, he gathers resources and protection everywhere and managed to infiltrate the core circle of that soul transformation expert. Pretty much took their ancestor and foundation and wiped it out completely. As his power grew, the LAN got even more ruthless. This time, he set his sights on a highly sensitive core character with an extremely sensitive identity, because that person not only brings him huge system rewards, but also has a special physique tied to the sex secret inheritance and their cultivation lifeline, letting the LAN snatch unimaginable cultivation benefits. Wuhan Immortal Lord, Wuhan Immortal Lord. It's me, NPC. Please respond. Wuhan Immortal Lord, Wuhan Immortal Lord, NPC. That's you, huh? Here to find me again. Bet you're in trouble, right? Wuhan Immortal Lord really lives up to the name. Figured out my troubles so easily. This time, it's serious. If it can't be solved, I'll lose my job. Please help me out, Immortal Lord. I'll pay you back big time someday. Well, spit it out. What is it? I still gotta serve the Immortal Master later. Here's what's going on, Wuhan Immortal Lord. The Badgie Sword Immortal Master you serve Is the immortal known for controlling the most mortal realms? The Kamiao world is his personal property too. So I hope you can convince Immortal Master to make a move. For sure that'll save the land. No need for all that. Such a small matter. No need for Immortal Master to intervene. I serve Baji Sword Immortal Master. Manage tons of mortal realms for him. The Kamiao world happens to be under my care. If I give it a little touch, the land will escape and ascend easily. He's got it figured out. No way the boss stands up for him. He brought up Immortal Master on purpose as a strategy. Just waiting for a Wuhan Immortal Lord to take the job? Bored now. Always these same annoying loser faces. Is this actually Immortal Transmission? My God. Immortal Transmission showing up in reality. Am I seeing this right? Nobody's taking it from me. This immortal legacy is definitely mine. Bullshit. The chance to ascend is right here. There's no way a loser like you could swallow it. Thanks a ton, Wuhan Immortal Lord. But you interfering with the mortal world. If Baji Sword Immortal Master finds out, will you get punished? I am Wuhan Immortal Lord. Good or bad, I leave no trace. Immortal Master is insanely powerful, but catching me won't be that easy. Even if I'm found out, there are ways to fix it. Immortal Lord, is your method? Could it be you? You guessed it. Just call Immortal Master Dad a couple times. He'll forgive me for sure. Wuhan Immortal Lord, once I finish things here, I'll definitely visit. The land's actions are way too wild. I gotta keep a close watch on him and adjust things in time. Or else he'll end up causing problems I can't resolve.
Again.
I, the land, cultivated less than 30 years, built a supreme celestial body, reached immortal status. Now I'm basically unbeatable at the true immortal stage. Even in immortal realm, I can keep writing my legend. So this is immortal realm? It's a little different from what I expected. You're the Lan? That's right, I am the Lan. The Lan Tiangui calendar 3963 June 1st. Accepted the favorability system. After 22 days, ascended to immortal realm. True immortal the Lan. Please pay the 663 immortal stones spent on the system. Didn't say I'd have to pay immortal stones when binding the system. System never mentioned needing to pay immortal stones. When I bound the system, it didn't say anything about paying. You didn't say you'd pay in immortal stones. Use your brain. What makes you think you're worthy of such a stroke of luck? We use the system to let you wash away your shame and leave countless descendants in the Kangmiao world. That's already a huge blessing. You should be thanking us instead. I'm going to teach you a lesson to show you how I, in less than 30 years, defeated the outer demons and ascended to the immortal realm. So what if you're a true immortal? I, the Lan, kill outer demons with my fists and trample countless great ascension cultivators. I'm invincible even in the immortal realm. Annihilation Divine Fist. The outer demon, Yan Yuan, was defeated by this very punch. Now you feel it too. Passerby A, good job. This the Lan is indeed a natural at mining. You two are old rivals, after all. I'll leave the rest to you. Remember, just beat him until he submits and is willing to repay the system loan. Just don't kill him. How is this possible? It's actually you! The outer demon, Yan Yuan. Why are you here? Could this be the world of the outer demons? I see now. So this was all a plot by you outer demons. You're right, but also wrong. In the vast universe and its countless worlds, anyone can be an outer demon. I can be one, and so can you. To me, the so-called outer demon is just a role to play, just like my name suggests. I am an actor. Impossible! It's fake! Everything is a lie. You group of outer demons, I must slay you all. When you first arrived at Kang Miao World, playing the outer demon was actually to hone your perception, so you could become a true immortal quickly. Think about it. Why did I only send enemies exactly one realm higher than you? Why was every hunt able to corner you into a dead end? That was actually just a very remote place. Every time I could have killed you, I always had all sorts of reasons to let you go. Did you really think you were the child of destiny and everything just happened naturally? Wake up. If it weren't to train you, I wouldn't have wasted my breath on you. I would have just slapped you to death. But sadly, after all my hard work, I only earned less than 5 immortal stones. Now I have to clean up this mess. But I still thank you. Every mission helps me hone my acting skills. Just like my name, I want to be the greatest actor in the immortal realm. Outer demon! I don't care who you are. I'm going to kill you today. Get off. That's it? Fake. Everything is a lie. Manager die. Mission accomplished. He only has minor injuries. Won't affect his work. From now on, you will repay the system loan. I've lowered the interest rate to the minimum. You only need to repay 836 immortal stones in total. Now you just need to mine stones at the source. Work only 10 hours a day, and you'll get 10 immortal stones. 6 of those go to repay the loan. But before you repay the loan, you need to cover your medical fees. After all, you're injured now. How can you work while injured? I'll hire a professional medical team for you to get you back in top shape ASAP. But the medical team costs immortal stones. I know you don't have any, so you can try the second option. Apply for a medical loan. Oh God, this isn't the immortal realm. This is definitely not the immortal realm. It can't be like this. System, I hate you. I hate you.
Achoo.
I'm already a true immortal, yet I still sneeze? Someone must be thinking of me. The time is drawing near. I'm getting more and more excited. Passerby A, you're a great subordinate. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Take this.
There are 40 immortal stones inside. 35 are your base pay, and the other 5 are a bonus for exceeding your quota. Passerby A, I promised you before. If you did well this time, I'd give you a more lucrative job. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. 100 immortal stones is just the start. Do you know about 2,000 years ago, the journey to the west between the heavens and the west? It was a golden age for our realm. Even though I wasn't born then, how could I not know of it? That Western Journey mission? Both realms benefited greatly. but it caused unrest in the northern kingdom. After the journey ended, the nine heavens god king of Changchengshan saw the heavens and the west prospering. He watched it happen and got very anxious. With a living example right before him, the god king couldn't hold back and planned to follow suit. 1,000 years ago, as the hype for the journey died down, the god king saw his chance and planned the northern journey with our emperor. They'd have several immortals escort a mortal to open up the royal heavenly road. Opening the royal heavenly road? That's over 1,000,000 miles. Not far for a true immortal. But escorting a mortal for 1,000,000 miles? Is that even possible? And besides, the heavenly road is way more dangerous than the dirt road. The nine heavens god king loves grand projects. He didn't just want a northern journey. He wanted to beat the west in every way. At least 7 immortals protecting in secret, and no fewer than 100 followers. The west had 81 trials, but the god king wants perfection. So he's setting up 360 trials. So what exactly do I need to do? You're not making me a trial target to be killed, right? Being a target only pays a few stones. Why risk my life for that? We're working on a huge, major project. And for this mission, only you will do. The West journey was public. The leader was immortal. But everyone knows. The real core was the victorious fighting Buddha. To ensure the northern journey's success, the God King also chose a core member for the trip. That would be the great sage, Malu. From what I know, the commotion Malu caused was no smaller than the fighting Buddhas, and he's been suppressed for 1,000 years. The nine heavens God King really wants to outdo the West in everything. Not exactly. The journey should have started 200 years ago. But there was a small accident. Take a look, everyone. This is the one from 1,000 years ago. The great sage Malu who wreaked havoc in heaven. 1,000 years ago, he held 2 watermelon knives and slashed from the south gate to the north gate. The true immortals and immortals of the heavenly court were running for their lives. He's absolutely unstoppable. In the end, the nine heavens divine king from Palm Heaven personally took action. That's how he managed to suppress him here in the 9 nether inferno mountain. Fellow cultivators, meeting today is fate. Although Demon Sky Sane was suppressed, he feels truly guilty, so he wants to bless the immortal realm.
He's doing good deeds for the immortal realm during his suppression.
Used to be hard to get 1,000 immortal essence stones. Now you only need 10. Just 10 stones. You can help Demon Sky Saint paint a portrait. And take it home. Study it closely. You'll surely gain enlightenment and become an immortal lord. The immortal realm isn't just immortals. There's a lot of ordinary people too. They're just not in the heavenly court. Heavenly court, Spirit Mountain, Palm Heaven, all belong to the upper immortal realm. Those not immortal live in the lower immortal realm. Jantu Road and Manya Celestial Path are in the lower realm. Even the 9 nether inferno mountain is like that. But suppressing demons, the 9 nether inferno mountain should be lifeless. But now it's packed with people. Cultivators from all sides gather here, all just to witness the 9 heavens divine king's skills and the spirit demon, Demon Sky Saint Ma Long. That's the unexpected thing I was talking about. This immortal realm respects power. The North Expedition plan was set by the 9 heavens divine king himself. He doesn't care if it's just these guards. An imperial decree gets them in line. But these guards brought in the former overseer, the illegitimate son of the Palm Heaven Thunder Divine King, relying on the Thunder Lord God as their backing, giving him 1/3 of the immortal essence stone income every year. You know, the Thunder Divine King is the 9 heavens divine king's master. Thunder Lord God is also the 9 heavens divine king's younger brother. Because of those complex relationships, the North Expedition got delayed for 200 years. So what's our mission? After 200 years, Thunder Lord God has agreed to 9 heavens divine king He'll let the guards release Demon Sky Saint and cancel this tourist spot. But now the problem is, Thunder Lord God agreed. The guards agreed. But Demon Sky Saint won't agree. Leaving the 9 Nether Inferno Mountain means freedom. But he'd lose tens of thousands of Immortal Essence Stones every year. Demon Sky Saint can't let go. The guards are happy about it too. But the North Expedition can't wait. The mortal messenger chosen by 9 Heavens' Divine King has already left. If it's not resolved before they get here, the North Expedition will probably fail. So what does the leader want me to do? Demon Sky Saint Malu is stubborn. He doesn't want to join the North Expedition. If you just shut down the 9 Nether Inferno Mountain spot, Malu will definitely rebel. Then he'll be even less cooperative. Getting an Immortal Lord to suppress Malu isn't realistic. After all, when Malu caused chaos in the Heavenly Court, although the Immortal Lords went easy on him, his strength was still impressive. The chaos in heaven, it was all scripted, huh? The former Divine King handled countless affairs, never acted personally till the last second. Those high-status figures won't step in themselves. So, Passenger A, it's your task next. Go suppress Malu. Make him behave. My clan leader. You want me to suppress Demon Sky Saint at Immortal Lord level? Malu, are you treating me like Benbow Erba from the Azure Pond? Of course not. Not asking you to suppress Ma Long directly. It's all taken care of for you. Don't worry. Back then, fighting Buddha was suppressed under the 5 Elements Mountain. Remember those days? Only his head and 1 hand could move. But me, Demon Sky Saint, I can move freely inside 9 Nether Inferno Mountain. Every month I get tens of thousands of Immortal Essence Stones. Way better than when I was Demon King at Gold and Silver Mountain. Much happier now. Back then, I risked my neck and only got 1,000 stones a month. Tonight I get a good night's sleep again. You really gotta envy that. How many Immortal Essence Stones is that? 10,000? 100,000? Or 1,000,000? If I finish this job, I'll only get 100 stones. Compared to Ma Long, that's nothing. That's just sad. If I secretly take some, will anyone notice? Don't even think about those essence stones. They're all dirty money. Supposed to be handed over to Xianshida, then managed by Heavenly Court. If even one is missing, watch your head. No wonder you're the clan leader. You saw right through me. I'm done resting. If you want to visit, come back tomorrow. Demon Sky Saint. I'm the passenger A from Xianshida. By Heavenly Court's order, you're required to stop seeing guests and travel to the Northern Divine Kingdom with tongue Jews and for scripture. How many essence stones can I earn going to Divine Kingdom? I ain't going. Demon Sky Saint. It's a rare chance to visit Divine Kingdom. You know how fighting Buddha benefited back then? He won a lot of hearts along the way. Provided jobs for both immortals and gods. He got plenty of rewards himself. Everyone saw it. 9 Heavens' Divine King picked you. Made you the core of the North Expedition. The future is limitless. Doesn't that tempt you? When the North Expedition ends, you'll have a spot in Palm Heaven. There are tons of Immortal Lords in Heavenly Court. Better find someone else. If that's so, then I'll have to offend you. That's interesting. The only ones who dared attack me before were Immortal Lords. Not saying they were strong, but at least all at Immortal Lord level. I think you're just a true immortal, and you still dare take action. I admire your guts. Soon I'll just cripple you. I won't kill you, don't worry. This time you'll be disappointed. You really want to fight me? How many stones did Heavenly Court pay you? Just a true immortal versus me, an immortal lord. 100 immortal essence stones. You'd risk your life for just 100 stones? You must be broke. Let go of my essence stone, you brat. Demon Sky Saint. This is your last chance. If you don't behave and go to Divine Kingdom, I won't hold back anymore. You punk. You really don't know. 1,000 years ago, Demon Sky Saint was plenty skilled when he messed up Heavenly Court. See that? Better show respect first. Can you handle punches as big as my head? Now you know what gap means. You better get out of here. If I kill you, Heavenly Court might bother me. So just a little beating this time. No wonder you're the Demon Sky Saint. But your punches feel like a girl's. Not as strong as I imagined. Try again, kid. Something's a bit fishy. How is this possible? You're only in the true immortal realm. How could you block the great sage's punch? Someone told me that my physique is a bit special. I can draw from this 9 Serenity Purgatory Mountain. A bit of the 9 Heavens God King's power. Great Sage Yaoshen. I'm just poor, but I'm not weak. At the same level. I, passerby A, don't fear you. This mountain was forged by the God King himself. It's a divine object formed by his Tao fruit, specifically meant to suppress the great sage. Passerby A has the 3,000 Tao infinite sword body. It's a physique that can merge with all Taos. Ruan Xingyu gave Passerby A the secret arts. Brought from the palm of heaven, it allows him to merge with the mountain and tap into the God King's power within, giving Passerby A the strength of an immortal venerable to suppress the monkey. Poor boy, your grandpa sage has a head of gold and silver. Even if I stand still and let you hit me, you still can't beat me. Mind-powered watermelon knife. Watch me slice and dice you, poor boy. Great sage, I forgot to tell you. I, Passerby A, am best with a sword. Ma Lu is dead. Impossible! My immortal body isn't that easy to break. That was just a single hair of mine. What's going on? I've been tricked! Got you at last. Let go of me, you poor boy. Let me go. Only if you agree to go on the pilgrimage. Then I'll release you. If you don't agree, I'll keep you suppressed like this forever. The victorious Buddha could still move his head back then. I'll make it so you can't even move your mouth. If you're still stubborn, I'll pose you in some very strange ways. You wouldn't want the tourists to see you tomorrow, spinning around in embarrassment, would you? I'm a monkey. Not a human. Not a human. I was tricked by you. Tricked by you. Fight me again if you have the guts. This old monkey is much harder to handle than the old victorious demon. There's no time. If I don't settle this giant monkey will cost me my 100 immortal essence stones. Listen, great sage Yaoshen. I'll give you one last chance. If you still refuse, the price will be more than you can bear. Poor boy. Even with that power, so what? With my golden head and silver brain. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. I don't kill, but I do break spirits. Also, I'm not a poor boy. Bastard! My immortal essence stones. My essence stones. Where did you put them? Where are they? Give them back. Fast. Stones, I'm sorry. I'm confiscating them on behalf of the heavens. You can't just take them. Those are my stones. I earned those over 1,000 years by showing myself off to people here. On this mountain. Is this mountain an approved tourist site? This place is a prison. You're a beggar of the heavens. All income should belong to the heavens. How is my confiscation unreasonable? The stones never belong to you. They belong to the heavens. Fine. I agree. I agree. I'll go to the god realm. Just give me back all my stones. I'll cooperate with the heavens and palm of heaven. Your agreement comes too late. When you deliver Tangjuzong to the god realm, the palm of heaven, and the heavens will return your stones then. If you don't agree, not only will the stones stay gone, but this mountain will be closed to the public. As for a guardian, the immortal realm is vast. We'll find a replacement for you. Passerby A, if the great sage still refuses, just give up. The God King has already found a replacement. Fine, I'll do it. I'll go. Then I shall wait and see. I hope you don't break your promise, sage. You poor boy, I curse you to be poor forever. When I return from the pilgrimage, you'll be in big trouble. How vicious. Cursing me to be poor for life. Farewell. Come back here. Leader, mission accomplished. The great sage has agreed. I heard everything. Passerby A. Aren't you worried he'll seek revenge? After he finishes the mission? By the time he's done, at least 50 years will have passed. Who knows what my level will be then? And I trust you'll help me out, leader. Hand them over. Hand what over, leader? The monkey's essence stones, of course. When the pilgrimage is over, the heavens will return them to him. Leader, all the sage's stones are here. Do you know the bone-stripping torture of heaven? Oh, leader! I forgot just now. These are the rest of them. Bone-stripping is just a light punishment. The worst is soul refining. Even an immortal venerable can't endure it. Leader, I have too many storage bags. I missed these earlier. All of these combined are all the sage's stones. Look, Tangjuzong is coming. This is the great holy teacher? Is there a mistake? I feel like there must be a mistake. I'm Li Daehan, and I'm panicking right now. I didn't want to come. Not at all. He was originally a practitioner of the godly way, reaching the legendary realm, comparable to the nascent soul realm. He heard from some demons that the heavens were planning something big to mimic the journey to the west. They would hold a northern journey, launching the God Realm pilgrimage. Li thought this was a rare chance, so he followed Tang Juzang in secret. Finally, just after leaving the border at Empty Void,
Tang Jiuzong met his first trial.
here's my chance. Come with me. Ah. Crap, I didn't control my strength. I accidentally crushed him to death. You can't die. This is a disaster. Bury him quickly. I'll wear his clothes and go instead. And just like that, I became the holy teacher Tang Juzong. I'm just a minor true immortal. I've ruined the divine pilgrimage. What do? I'm so scared. After Tang Juzong left the Tang Kingdom, the secret guardians began their work. Jiang Ling was the first protector. According to the plan, after crossing MT Void, Tang Juzong would meet a group of bandits. Then a master would step in to save him. That must be the arranged guard. This guy is here to save Tang Juzong. Then who was that person just now? Zhao clan's main god, carefully chosen. Tang Juzong is dead. Put on his clothes and replace him. As long as Zhao clan's main god doesn't show up, this secret won't be exposed anytime soon. Li Dehan doesn't seem like a good guy. Can we really fool them? Did Li Dehan's identity get exposed? He's the least prophet-like prophet I've ever seen. But he really is a great, revered master. The chosen ones of the main god sure don't sweat the small stuff. Unique style.
Li Deha.
At least hold out for a month for me. Let me find a way to escape to the southern demon realm. Even if you get discovered later, that's fine. Master, don't leave. You can't go. You really can't leave. If you leave, my immortal essence stones are gone. Dignified immortal lord actually got his will corroded by essence stones. Starting now, I've decided not let Yao Tian Sage get even one essence stone. Let him taste the pain of having no essence stones. Hey, you. Who are you and why are you locked up here? This is the great revered immortal master. Look at him. Doesn't look like an immortal official. Looks more like a cart driver. I am the Yao Tian Sage. Malu was suppressed here by the Nine Heavens God King. Since you are the scripture seeker, you should let me out. Once the decree of the Nine Heavens God King leaves, I'll be free again. Not a monk. Are you messing with me? Does it really take this long to get a decree? Recite scripture.
I can't.
Oh my Nine Heavens God King. I was wrong. I want to go home and fish again. I never want to cultivate to godhood anymore. If you let me get through this disaster, I'll worship you every day. Thank you so much. Master. Get up. I did all this so the scripture journey goes smoothly. Please don't blame me. Congrats, you finished your mission. Passerby A. You finished the task Immortal Star assigned. You passed the test. So from now on, you are part of the journey to God's country planners. 50 essence stones a month. Journey planners for God's country. Is that real? When have I ever lied to you? If I said you could join, you can join. Thanks, leader. Don't worry. As a planner for the scripture journey, I won't embarrass you. Nisheng Immortal Emperor is inspecting the immortal realm tomorrow. You get a 7-day break. Report to Jianshan Pavilion in 7 days. Arrangements will be made. Thank you, leader. Got it. You really don't have to fight with Nisheng Immortal Emperor, or stress yourself out. Just relax a bit. 50 essence stones a month isn't all. Becoming an immortal lord in 100 years is possible too. Once you're immortal, Don't stress about cultivation. Leader, I get what you mean, but I don't want to rely on that woman anymore. I'm tired. Goodbye. Luofeng Lodge. It's a residence built by heaven for immortals without their own base. Special place. Rent ranges from 1 to 10 essence stones a month. Passerby A lives somewhere average. 5 essence stones per month. It has a private cultivation room. After breaking through to True Immortal Stage 7, the essence stones I need each month go up to 11. But good thing is I now have the journey planner job. I get 50 essence stones every month. The journey for God's country is 1,000,000 miles. Enough work for 100 years at least. Once it ends, the essence stones I'll have saved should be enough for me to break through True Immortal Stage 8. I ascended to the immortal realm. Not to be an ant, or a beast of burden. 9 heavens 10 lands is an enormous mortal domain, about 1/10 the size of the immortal realm. Whether you follow immortal, God, or Buddha paths, even demon and monster paths have traditions here. Plenty exist. Passerby A was born in the wilds of 9 heavens 10 lands, into a fallen noble clan. Started physique training at age 5, key training at 7. First time learning sword skills, he sensed the basics of sword intent. Called a sword genius. Built foundation at 12, golden core at 20. But soon after forming his core, his family was destroyed.
He escaped thanks to his parents' sacrifice.
After ascending, he faced endless pursuit from enemies. During this, Passerby A met heroes from all over 9 heavens 10 lands. His reputation rose. He found true love, Yuan Lan Shark. They stood side by side, facing countless dangers. But because of his unique identity as a grievance killer, their relationship met heavy obstacles. After Passerby A's fame grew, he took revenge for his family, became the holy son of Mingshuan Sanctuary in the wilds. But Yuan Lingsha was the holy maiden of Black Heaven Demon sect. Neither righteous nor demon paths allowed them to be together. For the sake of righteousness, Lorengia tried to give up this relationship several times. But Yuan Lingsha's feelings for him never wavered. This moved Lorengia deeply. He finally decided, even if he abandoned the path of righteousness, he wanted to be with Yuan Lingsha. Then a crisis hit the 9 heavens and 10 lands. Outer world demons ran rampant among all beings. Both the righteous and evil sects totally collapsed. The 9 heavens and 10 lands were nearly shattered by the outer world demons. At this moment of crisis, Yuan Lingsha sacrificed herself, helping Lorengia forge his Tao fruit and break through to the true immortal realm. Finally, he defeated the powerful enemies from outside the world and saved the 9 heavens and 10 lands. On the foundation of the original realms, he created the 10th sword heaven. Lorengia saved 9 heavens and 10 lands, but because of Yuan Lingsha's death, he was heartbroken. To find a way to resurrect Yuan Lingsha, he chose to ascend to the immortal realm, to reach higher, stronger domains, and revive the dead. But once Lorengia ascended to the heavenly court, he started truly doubting his mentor's ascension to the immortal realm. He found out Yuan Lingsha wasn't dead. She was actually in the immortal realm. Heavenly Court's immortal title. The position of immortal lord. Unlimited supply of immortal stones to nourish your immortal body. You can take all these. Emperor Nishang is indeed powerful and generous. But why should you control my life, former emperor? Weren't you also made by cultivation? Lorengia, do you realize what you gave up? You gave up the protection of the former emperor, the heavenly court's appointment, and the future immortal lord position. If you could become the former emperor, why can't I do the same? Emperor Nishang high and mighty. Just sit up there in the heavenly court and watch me closely. One day, Lorengia will become the first to face the immortal emperor in the immortal realm. after 200 years of struggling to become an immortal emperor. Now he gets excited over a few dozen immortal stones, feeling smug every time he breaks through in cultivation. He's always calculating. People should look forward. Time to head to the supervisory pavilion. So many people. Even the true gods from the northern divine kingdom, the mountains are huts. And even immortal lords from the heavenly court. What will the main god do? What now? The divine kingdom's journey just started. There shouldn't have been such accidents. This Marlin guy is really an asshole. How could he do that? You're just making that monkey obey. Escorting Tang Juzang, Lorengia, is still young, but has some talent. Lorengia, as a member of the Divine Kingdom's journey planning team, you let things slip. Do you know what kind of risks you left for the Divine Kingdom's journey? It's my first day here. How could I cause hidden risks for the Divine Kingdom's journey? Main God Jinjie, what do you mean by that? I don't understand, Lorengia. 7 days ago, you went to Jiu Hill Mountain in the lower realm to release the monkey, making him escort Tang Jubang. That was supposed to be a big achievement. But your advice to the monkey was totally useless. It didn't help at all. The monkey escorted Tang Juzang for only 5 days, then ditched the Divine Kingdom's journey, and ran off. Isn't that your fault? Main God Jinjie, I just handled getting Demon Heaven Great Sage out with Tang Jiuzhang from Jiu Hell Mountain. I didn't meddle in anything after that. If you want to pin the blame on me, I won't accept it. Jinjie, no need to get mad at this little immortal. Besides, it was your Divine Kingdom's sloppy planning, so it's not his business. If this isn't handled, how am I supposed to report to the Divine King? So what should we do about this? What happened exactly? Since Demon Heaven Great Sage left, just find a way to make him come back. Turns out, after Marlin left Yu Hell Mountain with Tang Juzang, they headed north, overcoming obstacles, and things went smoothly. On the road, they need to collect 360 hardships. The Divine Kingdom's planning team won't let them succeed all the time. So they followed the script of the westward journey and arranged some bandits for Tang Jiuzhang. Marlin killed all the bandits. Tang Jiuzhang's saintly heart kicked in and scolded Marlin. Marlin got angry and left. If that's all, then it's fine. Tang Juzang, known as Saint Teacher Supreme, didn't care at all. After Demon Heaven Great Sage killed those bandits, he even searched their bodies. By coincidence, he found 100,000 immortal stones. After getting them, Demon Heaven Great Sage was thrilled. He said earning immortal stones like this was way faster than the Divine Kingdom's journey. After saying that, Demon Heaven Great Sage took off. Why not act like Mount Spirit and use an item like a tightening spell to control him? No use, you think we didn't try. Sadly, slang is everywhere in the immortal realm. And Marlin knows.
He knew exactly how the demon warrior got restrained.
So he was already on guard, with only 7 days. We had no real opening to put a retro ring on him. Divine King Juxiao offered so many immortal stones, but such a small thing couldn't be handled. If the monkey doesn't return to the group, wait for Divine King Juxiao's punishment. If Divine King Jinjie holds us accountable, none of us can escape. So I suggest issuing a reward across the immortal realm. Whoever gets Demon Heaven Great Sage back to the journey team rewards them with 1,000 immortal stones. Grand Witch Immortal Lord. Are you serious about giving 1,000 immortal stones? Is that true? Lorengia, do you have a way? At least a 60% chance to bring Demon Heaven Great Sage back to the journey team. If you have a way, why didn't you say so earlier? Main God Jinjie. Lorengia is a true immortal of the heavenly court. So if anyone's accountable, it's me. Not your business. Lorengia, none of our gods and immortals have a solution. What can you do to bring Demon Heaven Great Sage back? It's confidential for now. The Immortal Lord will understand later. But before I go to the lower realm, I'd like to borrow something from you, Immortal Lord. You want something? What do you want? I hope Immortal Lord can lend me 500,000 immortal stones. When Demon Heaven Great Sage returns, I'll pay them back in full. What? 500,000 immortal stones. You think Main God and Immortal Lord are living minds? Where would we get 500,000 stones for you? Main God Jinjae, I'm just borrowing 500,000 immortal stones. When the job's done, I'll pay them back in full. The more immortal stones, the higher the odds I can bring Demon Heaven Great Sage back. It's even more likely. So Lorengia, how many stones do you need for a 100% chance? To guarantee it, I'd need 2 million immortal stones. 2 million immortal stones? You're even better at robbing than that monkey. We already gave you the 2 million immortal source stones. Great Witch Immortal Lord, how could you agree to such an outrageous request from this young immortal? Besides, where would we get 2 million immortal source stones to lend him? Sacred Kingdom Pilgrimage. It's a grand event jointly planned by our heavenly court and your palm heaven. All the powers across the immortal realm are secretly watching. If it fails, it wouldn't just be embarrassing for those two lords. We'd be blamed too. Of course I understand. But where do we get 2 million immortal source stones? We can't borrow them, can we? As the Lord of Golden Spear, I command the Sacred Kingdom's military. But I can't bring myself to borrow immortal source stones. Didn't the former Heavenly Emperor and the Nine Heavens King leave us a stash of backup immortal source stones for emergencies? And right now is an emergency. Let's temporarily give part of those stones to Lorenja. Why not? I can give you 2 million immortal source stones. But you said yourself, with 2 million immortal source stones, you're guaranteed success. If you fail your mission, what happens then? I'm willing to go to the lonely immortal platform, have my immortal roots removed, and never enter the upper realm again. Alright, since that's the case, let's go get the immortal source stones and sign a contract to make sure nothing can go wrong. Once I have the 2 million immortal source stones, I seriously just want to take them and escape to the mortal world. The Great Witch Immortal Lord really deserves her reputation for shining across countless worlds. Her actions are truly impressive. Even though she's a woman, she's way more impressive than Lord Golden Spear. A lot stronger. Swangsing Immortal. An old friend greets you. Let's catch up face to face. The savior of 9 heavens and 10 lands has arrived. I call that a fulfilled wish. How could I not welcome you? Lu Renja, we're old friends from the 9 heavens and 10 lands. Calling me Garlic Immortal feels distant. Just use my real name, Yuan Lingxin. Yu Lingxin, even after rising to the immortal realm, you're still the same as back in the 9 heavens and 10 lands. We haven't seen each other in 100 years. So Swangsing Immortal came to find me today. You must have something to ask. I knew I couldn't hide from you. So tell me, why did you come to me this time? What do you need my help with? At the crossroads in the vast heavenly court, these two old friends who walked side by side in the mortal world are now headed in completely opposite directions after ascending. Back then, the immortal Emperor Nishang split his soul and sent Yuling Shaw down to the mortal world for training. Yuan Lingxin is his older sister from the same clan. After Yuling Shaw sacrificed herself, Lu Renja ascended alone. 100 years later, Yuan Lingxin also became immortal. Yuan Lingxin is sharp-minded and accepted the immortal emperor's gifts openly after ascension. including fancy treasures, and a luxurious mansion. With the immortal emperor's resources, she reached the 9th rank of true immortal in less than a century, and lives carefree in the heavenly court. As for Lu Renjia, his talent and chances in the mortal world were far above Yuan Lingxin. As the rightful partner of Emperor Ningchang's training body, if he had accepted rewards, he'd have been guaranteed the position of immortal lord within 100 years. But he was stubbornly proud and refused them all, rejecting every benefit and protection from the emperor. That pride came at a harsh price. With no background, Lu Renjia struggled at the bottom for 200 years. Only now has he just made it to the 7th rank of true immortal. I want to borrow the green path immortal treasure he gave you. Chang Tianqi. You practice swordsmanship. So why do you need the green path immortal treasure? I want to borrow the Palm Heaven banner, because I need its green path power for something big. If it succeeds, I'll make a clean profit of 1,000 immortal source stones. I'll give you 30% of the gains. How's that? I know ever since you reached the 9th rank of true immortal, he hasn't given you any more resources to break through, only keeps your immortal body safe. With this immortal source stones, you'll reach immortal lord soon enough on your own. With these source stones, the green path treasure isn't something I can just hand over. I want more money. I don't care what you're doing, but the green path treasure is mine, so I want 70%. Why not just rob me then? To finish this mission, I even borrowed 5 million immortal source stones.
If I fail,
I'll have my immortal roots removed on the lonely immortal platform. I'm taking all the risks. And you want 70%? But Chang Tianqi is mine. If the treasure gets lost, the heavenly emperor might punish me. We're old friends, so I'll take a loss and give you 40%. 60%. You're getting all this for nothing. The 5 million immortal source stones and the treasure are all borrowed. As long as you finish the mission, you lose almost nothing. But I'm risking losing my treasure. We're friends, but business is business. At least 60%. 50%. That's my final offer. If I don't make at least 500 immortal source stones, then going to the lower realm is a waste of time. All right, I'll wait for your good news. I've never let you down. Just wait for my good news. Stand right there. Let me draw a circle. A circle of immortal source stones. Where did this stinky monkey come from? And he actually landed right on me. If I don't teach you a lesson today, how can you not know how much 258 is? Yeah. Monkey Grandpa, I'll hand it all over. Take it all, please spare me. Let me live, please. Such a big storage bag and just 1.5 immortal source stones? How do you have the nerve to go out? Next time, if there's less than 10,000 immortal source stones in your bag, if you dare go out, your grandpa monkey won't go easy on you. Get lost. The cultivators here in the lower realm are stingy just like Lu Renjia. Not even as generous as those few bandits I robbed that time, when this great sage mugged them. If this keeps up, how long? Before I can actually rob 1 million immortal source stones. Did I make a mistake leaving Tang Juzang, that old guy, to go out robbing myself? Yeah, it must have been a mistake. This great sage should just go straight to rob the big clans. Those families have true immortal lineages. I could definitely grab 1 million immortal source stones from them. If you want money, you lose your life. If you want your life, you get no money. Pick one yourself. Senior Immortal. You're a true immortal. And you're robbing a small cultivator like me. If word got out, aren't you afraid people will gossip? The great sage doesn't care about gossip, because the great sage is a monkey. This kid looked really pleased just now. I bet there's a lot of immortal source stones in his storage bag. At least 10. 10,002 immortal source stones. Where did you steal this from? You're just a regular nascent soul stage mortal cultivator. And somehow you have over 10,000 immortal source stones. That's as ridiculous as mortals eating pills like candy. I've been robbing for days. Other than those bandits' initial 100,000 immortal source stones, the rest barely add up to 10. Does he have an emperor father backing him? If he really is the son of an emperor, then I better not rob these 10,000 immortal source stones. No, there's a new casino nearby. These immortal source stones were all won there. What the heck? What kind of family is this? Lost 10,000 immortal essence stones? So many immortal essence stones lost to weak mortals. Such a waste. It's a total shame. I should have been the one to win. Wow, those are real immortal essence stones. Turns out there really are immortal essence stones here. Mine. All mine. These immortal essence stones should all be mine. You guys, how dare you steal my stones? No more bets. No more bets. I won. Finally, my inner thoughts. Such precious immortal essence stones. They're just being wasted on these mortals? Wasteful, you mortals. Hand over all your immortal essence stones, or don't blame me for being ruthless. Didn't you hear me? If you don't listen, my next strike will be at you. How many immortal essence stones do you have? Hand them all over. When you get back to the upper realm, just tell your backers straight up. Grandmaster Malu snatched your stones. You can have the stones, but you have to gamble with me. If you don't want to gamble, you won't get a single stone from me. I bet your grandma, you damn monkey. I always take immortal essence stones by force. Who do you think you're looking down on? You have to gamble with me. I guess after being locked away for 1,000 years, you've forgotten who Malu is. Let me remind you who I am today. I've got the heaven chest protecting me. Your blade aura can't hurt me. If you want the immortal essence stones, then come to the table. You spoiled brat. Don't try to fool me. No artifact can block my 3 strikes. I'm not buying it today. So, how are we gambling? I was a gambling god on the mountain. Don't come crying when you lose. Pai Gao pitch pot. Mahjong. Whatever you want to play, I'm in. This guy's got a ton of immortal essence stones. Is he really a son of the former emperor? Just here to experience the lower realm? How annoying. Just the son of an old emperor, yet has this many stones. I, your uncle, have heaven-breaking powers, but still have to get my hands dirty. Let's just roll dice. Keep it simple and rough. Let's just play high versus low. Alright, high or low it is. Back then, I won every bet on Demon Mountain. Some rookie thinks he can beat me. So how many stones are you betting this round? 10,000 Immortal Essence stones. How about that? Fine, then I won't hold back. You're pretty good. I lost this round. On the gambling table, you win stones faster than by robbing people. Still want to go on? Of course! This guy must be almost broke now. This round, let's bet 100,000 stones. 100,000 it is. Open them, ha! A solid 15. Let's see you beat that. Sorry about that. Triple sixes, 18 points. What? 18 points? Rich kid. 100,000 Immortal Essence stones. Don't try to back out. Damn it. I lost again? If there's a next time, let me know. The game isn't over yet. You're out of Immortal Essence stones. Why keep calling me? You want to win your stones back from me? Who says I'm out? I can keep playing. Sounds like you're scared now. Then let's go. Not even an hour in. And I've already made 500,000. Way more than I ever made. Getting played like a fool on Hell Mountain. Here's 500,000 Immortal Essence stones. Winner takes all this round. If you win, all these stones are yours. But if I win, you've got to return everything you won before. Whoa, damn. Who exactly is this kid? How does he have so many stones? Not even the old emperor could pull that many out of thin air. Wait a sec. Is someone setting me up? I was born a demon sage, Grandmaster Malu the Great. I wouldn't be scared of a low-ranked true immortal. Even if you are old Sage Hall's kid, I'm not afraid. All right, then. I won't hold back either. All my winnings are right here. One round, winner takes all. If you lose, don't come whining to me. "17 points. Get ready to lose everything to me." I won. 18 points. No way. You cheated. You definitely cheated. I didn't cheat. It's just luck. Damn, this luck shows up now of all times. Why now? Where are you going? Our game isn't finished yet. Damn monkey, you think I'm stupid? I finally got my money back. Of course I'm out of here. I still have 200,000 left. Let's play one last round. After all this trouble, I can't go back empty-handed. Your luck's finally turned. If you win this 200,000 stones, you'll be rolling in it. Even if you lose, 200,000 is nothing for you anyway, right? All right, one last round then. This time, no dice. So what do you want to bet on? There are tons of trees around here. How about betting on how many leaves I can chop in one swing? Odd or even, you pick. How about that? Sure. But I'll do the chopping. All right, your turn. Go on then, you monkey. I'll take odd. Fine by me. Then I'll take even. This Ruyi melon is my weapon. Even in someone else's hands, I can control it from afar. Getting odd or even is a piece of cake. Watch carefully, monkey. Chang Tianqi, as a green path treasure, can control all kinds of rules. With just a thought, whether it's clouds or leaves, I can change any number I want. Whatever I want, I get. No matter how strong the demon grandmaster is, in the end, they're still just immortals. They can never compare to the emperor. As long as I'm in charge, no way it ends up even. I've got this round in the bag. Wait, what? It's even. Thanks for your stones, monkey. Impossible! How did I lose? You used my weapon to cut those leaves. How could these leaves be even numbered? The Ruyi watermelon blade is a celestial treasure. A celestial artifact never makes mistakes. Unless this kid has something that can secretly control the game and outclasses my watermelon blade. An even stronger celestial treasure. You little troublemaker. You cheated. You planned this the whole time. Grandpa Monkey, a bet's a bet. As long as you didn't catch me, it doesn't count as cheating. Great Sage Demon Heaven. Do you still want to bet? You call me Great Sage Demon Heaven. So you knew who I was from the start, jerk. Did Heaven send you after me? That's right. I'm here on orders from the two celestial lords to persuade you to rejoin the pilgrimage team. Great Sage. Look at me, who am I? Turns out it's you, that broke loser. Are you still thinking of using celestial essence stones to force me back into the team? Let me tell you, kid, that's impossible. Not to Grandpa Monkey. I've been tricked once already. This time, I won't fall for it again. We can have another bet. If you win, I'll never show up again. And I'll give you 2 million celestial essence stones. But if you lose, you don't just rejoin the pilgrimage crew. You also have to wear this thing. During the 1,000 years suppressed in the Inferno Mountain of the Abyss, Malu figured out a lot. He was gifted from birth with the top cultivation talent in the celestial realm. He became a celestial lord at lightning speed, unmatched by anyone. Back then, he kept causing trouble in the mortal realm, and saw that Heaven always chose to appease him. So he thought Heaven was weak. So the ambitious Malu led the demon hordes against Heaven. He tried to build an eternal demon empire in the upper realm. But reality hit him hard. Heaven's foundation is unfathomable. Almost all his demon followers died. He lost his freedom too, and got sealed on Inferno Mountain of the Abyss. During that long imprisonment, Malu realized deeply that Heaven stands strong for millions of years for a reason, and no one can overthrow it alone. Even if one day he becomes Celestial Emperor, it still won't change a thing. But out of his failure, he discovered a rule in the celestial realm that can't be ignored. Celestial essence stones are real currency here. In this world, nothing can't be solved with celestial essence stones. And if there is, then you just don't have enough. So he came up with a new plan. If brute force doesn't work, then use celestial essence stones to buy a huge territory in the upper realm and build his own demon empire there from scratch. Alright, you broke bum. Your Grandpa Monkey accepts.
If I win,
That 2 million celestial essence stones are mine. If you win, I'll put on the vintage ring and go find that old guy. A promise is a promise and can't be taken back. So how are we betting this time? This time it's not about numbers. Let's play something all about luck. Something fresh. Let's bet on whether the first person to get the Ruyi watermelon blade is a man or a woman. Fine, this time it's all about luck. So which side do you pick, Great Sage? I bet the first one to get the Ruyi watermelon blade will be a man. Even though in the celestial realm, men and women are equal, I have to say, when it comes to ruthlessness or fighting power, male cultivators do have the edge overall. You cheapskate. You really think you can take me on? You're out of your league, just as I expected. Among all the cultivators rushing over, there are way more men than women. You're just too green to take on Monkey Grandpa. You're not ready yet. Is this rando out of his mind? What? Her strength is actually on par with a true immortal. Wait, she's a true immortal herself. You bastard. Trying to scheme against Monkey Grandpa. Great Sage, I wasn't scheming against you. This is just a normal wager. But you turned your own monkey hair into external forms, posing as a dignified immortal lord, yet competing with mortals for immortal treasures. Honestly, that's pretty shameless. Congrats, you fulfilled your duty. Thanks. I'll reward you once I'm back in heaven. All friends will get their rewards. Great Sage, I won this round. Time to keep your promise. Wow, you broke poor. Not bad at all. Here, take it, Monkey Grandpa. Just wait. When I'm done with my journey, you'll see how impressive I can be. Mission reward, 1,000 credits. Minus 500 for Yuan Rongshin, and 300 for the Immortal Lady. Only 200 left. But that's just small change. The real deal is I used public money as bait. 100,000 immortal stones from Malong. This huge fortune can help me break through to Immortal Lord in a few years. And nurture my body too. The mission went smooth, but something feels off. That's 100,000 immortal stones. Even real immortals can't dream of that much. But some bandits just carried it around. No matter how you look at it, it's weird. But anyway, doesn't matter now. I've already pocketed the 100,000 anyway. Finally, the target shows up. Today's job is really a breeze. Kaka and San get things done. We take the cash, fix people's problems. Who wants to kill me? Besides Malu, I don't think I've offended anyone else. Malu wouldn't send someone to kill me either. Doesn't matter, I got my immortal treasure for protection. Even Malu can't touch me, let alone these guys. My connection with Changtangchi got cut off. Huh, Rando. Without immortal treasures. Let's see how you escape our hands. That Buddhist bead you just used must be worth over 1,000 immortal stones, right? The one just now. It's a Buddhist treasure worth 3,000 immortal stones. Even tearing you apart wouldn't make up for that price. But I heard you got over 2 million immortal stones on you. If we grab it, the three of us can totally clean up about my 2 million immortal stones. Only the journey planning team knows that. The mastermind's identity isn't simple. Bastard, you got such a strong body, and still thriving in heaven. Looks like you must have tricked a lot of people. If we take you out, we're doing heaven a favor. Kill. Three idiots. You thought my immortal body nurtured with 10 stones a month is just made of paper? So fast. He's just a 7th level true immortal. He's rushing to attack me. Quick, let's block him together. Uh, he even has more treasures. Buddha, help! Don't go! Help! Ancestor Death Spirit. Rondo, I'm really upset with what you've done lately. I'll send you off now. You've blocked a lot of people's way with your actions. So I have to kill you. You finally showed up. So it's you who wants to kill this pauper, who dares mess up my plans. Of course, it's your monkey grandpa. Howling Heaven Great Sage. Right after we split, Monkey Grandpa noticed someone was after you. Didn't think you'd last until I stepped in. You've really impressed Monkey Grandpa. Great Sage, did you come just to save me? Hope you don't get in my way. Let me handle this. Old guy, stop trying to scare Monkey Grandpa. Pauper, when Monkey Grandpa saves someone, it's not for free. Great Sage, you saved my life. I'll pay you 10,000. 1,000 immortal stones. 1,000 immortal stones. You pauper, you think Monkey Grandpa needs charity? 100,000 immortal stones. Monkey Grandpa saved your life. Otherwise, I'll just leave now. Or maybe I'll wait and take you out instead. Then Monkey Grandpa will snatch your immortal stones from him. Take immortal stones from his hands. I'm sure the reward then will be way more than 100,000. Great Sage. Looks like Rando doesn't want to deal with you. Then I won't go easy. Great Sage, I'll take your deal. Hey, you Poper. This immortal stones are really well spent. You damn monkey. You damn monkey. I'll kill you. Guess you got some guts. Fighting you should help me warm up. I was gonna spare your life, but you dared trick Monkey Grandpa. So Monkey Grandpa will turn you into a corpse. Great Sage Grandpa, spare me. Hand over the 100,000 immortal stones. Great Sage, the 100,000 immortal stones are all there. Hey, if you need to be rescued again, you can call on Monkey Grandpa. Next time it'll only be 10,000 immortal stones, customer discount. Great Sage, did dead Buddha say anything before fading? Li Ru, who really wants me dead? No info. If there was, Monkey Grandpa wouldn't hide it from you. Now your danger's gone. Monkey Grandpa, I'm heading to see the old master. Young immortals have it tough. I went through so much trouble. Finally finished getting Ma Long back to the team. Never thought I'd be hunted when I got back. That dead Buddha was brutal. My immortal bones nearly got shattered. If I hadn't forced myself with immortal power, I couldn't even stand. Can't stand. Then kneel. Mission's mission. Getting chased by Earth immortals and dead Buddha. What's it got to do with our planning team? But I'm not heartless. You got a 1,000 immortal stones reward, right? I can introduce some. Immortal friends. You're short on immortal stones, huh? Look around heaven. How many true immortals aren't short on stones? Give me your immortal card. What are you doing? I've been doing immortal stone loans lately. Now I'm helping you borrow 1,000 stones from Yan King Loan. Yearly interest is only 1%. Talking people into loans. May lightning strike you. Immortal friend, that's not cool. If you don't want a loan, alright, forget it. To save some immortal stones. Guess I gotta use some special methods. If I wasn't desperate. Who wants to end up in a place like this? Pure burn true immortal. You're overdue for your monthly pollution fee in heaven.
Pay up.
All you do is hassle me. You guys can't do anything but chase payments. Don't make it hard for me. I'm just following orders too. If you won't give it to me. Even if Master Wei Yang himself showed up, if it were him, not only would I fine you for your immortal stones, you'd get locked up. He might even wipe out this toxic den of yours. Think about it yourself. That old geezer, always using threats against me. How could he know? I'm doing this for heaven's long-term future. Here's 1,000 immortal stones.
Take them.
Just pay the fine and get it over with. Why make me chase you? I'll be back this time next month. Damn checkpoint. Once my divine medicine's perfected, I'll make you kneel and bow. My flawless poison testing. Test subject. Back again to help with the divine medicine research. My immortal body is wounded. Hope you can treat it for me. Perfect timing. I just cooked up a brand new divine pill. Was worried nobody would test it. You showed up right on time. 400 years ago, entered Heaven Realm, visited the medical halls, got paid big money. A lot of true immortals dreamed of those perks. But he's a total beast, acts wild, uses patients as test subjects. He obsessed over researching the 7 ghost pills, making true immortals suffer beyond belief. It's even worse than hell. When his crime surfaced, His name went to ruin. He was forcibly expelled. After that, the ghost doctor name ruled heaven realm, left the medical halls. His bad habits didn't change. He pushed his madness to the max in the shadows. The nobody entered the upper world, down on luck and worn out, ended up as his test subject. Anyone else would have died. Only him could shake off deadly side effects like nothing. In his eyes, that nobody is the one and only perfect test vessel. Hey, Xiangyao, wait here for a bit. Looks like a ginseng fruit from the Marshall fields below. Pure burn true immortal. This guy's a beast, but he's got good stuff. He actually got a ginseng fruit tree sapling. Impressive. Don't touch me with your filthy hands. How can a filthy person like you touch me? Stay at least 100 meters away. Breathing the same air as you makes me sick. Sickness I can take, but this no way. Hey, brother. You're so handsome. I really want to marry you. Hey, Pinky. How could you do that? We're childhood friends. Bloomed together, bore fruit together, and even grew on the same branch. How could you like someone filthy like him? You should like me. How do I compare to him? That brother's got hands and feet. Can you do that? He can wipe dew for me, give me fertilizer, and comfort me. You look like a ball. Can you do any of that? Pinky can't. Don't forget, loving him. You're a fruit. He's a human. You can't be together. Just eat me, since I'll be eaten anyway. I'd rather be eaten by Big Brother. Pinky, how could you let a filthy guy eat you? If you get eaten, what will I do? We're childhood friends. Bloomed together, pollinated together, not ginseng fruit. Don't eat them. Don't eat them. Immortal friend, that's the soul-snatching technique. Each fruit holds someone's soul. If you eat it, their soul enters your body. Damn soldier, ruining everything again. I planted you guys, even gave you fertilizer, and you dare curse me? Immortal friend, I've just got the divine pill ready. Same deal, you get 100 immortal stones after testing. The wound on you guaranteed to heal. What does this pill do? It's the prototype for the eternal immortal body pill. It can't grant a true immortal and eternal body, but it removes all hidden dangers. No matter how badly you're hurt, it can heal you. So don't worry, you'll recover fully. Heaven after ascension isn't a paradise. It's a prison in shackles. Every month is like walking on thin ice. Eternal life needs monthly nourishment. Interrupt once, and you fall back to the mortal world. So he burnt an oath to craft a pill that defies destiny. Not afraid even if hell opens again. That nobody is the only variable in his hands. If I can refine this pill, I will become the greatest immortal in the entire history of the heavens. Though the side effects are severe, this unparalleled healing power is second to none in the celestial court due to its potent healing effects. Even with a slim chance of survival, I must risk testing the medicine. This crazy deal is just a gamble where we both get what we need. Satisfying. Thanks for your help this time. Your pill's effect is undeniable. I didn't grow extra limbs, nor do I have 2 heads on my neck. Your medical skills are getting stronger. Wait, this isn't me. I look like a demon immortal. Ghost doctor, what's going on? About this pill. I added a bit of golden mastiff and 1-horned dragon owl blood. Their blood is a treasure for nurturing roots and healing. Logically, there shouldn't be issues. Perhaps the potency was unbalanced. leaving some side effects on you. But don't worry, though you look like a demon now, it can't hide your unique handsomeness. Enough nonsense. Find a way for me to hide this horn and mane. Hiding them? That's an interesting task. After taking the strange pill, I grew demonic features. Finally, using other side effect-free pills.
He was made to look normal again.
But this only lasts for an hour. Mission accomplished. That was a close call. I have no mortal enemies here. So why was I being hunted? You specialize in divination. Can you perform a reading for me? If I can't find out who exactly wants me dead, I won't be able to rest. In that case, the one after you is indeed powerful. I'll help you this once. I found it, but it's strange. The sign shows 100,000 immortal stones. Did you find nothing? 100,000 immortal stones? Could it be to find the source of those stones? The person behind this is extremely skilled. Almost all traces have been erased. With my current cultivation, tracing those 100,000 stones is the absolute limit. If the sign points to this, it means focusing on those stones will reveal the info you need. Since the trail ends here, let's change our approach. The 100,000 stones the bandits had, what purpose did they serve? Right, 100,000 stones. They wouldn't just appear for no reason. They must have been meant for something. Malu killed the bandits for the stones, thought robbery was faster money, so he left the pilgrimage team and abandoned Tangjuzang. Tangjuzang is just a mortal, unable to move a step alone, faced with demons. He would surely die. The result is, I first used threats to make Malu join the pilgrimage. Then I used bets to bring him back, so the divine pilgrimage could continue. This undoubtedly interfered with the secret forces, trying to sabotage the plan. After 2 successes, I became a thorn in their side. That's why they hired the fallen immortal and dead Buddha to kill me. Sometimes being too good really causes problems. If that's the case, then you're in great danger. I should have realized this sooner. Back then, when Sun Wukong escorted Tang Sanzang, many forces tried to stop them. Being targeted now actually makes sense. If I keep a lower profile and stay out of sight, staying with the planning team without going down to the field, maybe they will give up on me. After all, I'm just a minor immortal. Their attempt on my life was likely just an afterthought. If they want to ruin the plan, they'll focus on the pilgrimage team. Don't worry too much, friend. I'll divine your safety often. If anything happens, I'll alert you via Jade message. Thank you, my friend. I'll leave it to you. In a sense, you're like a brother-in-law to me. No need for thanks for such a trifle. Besides, you've helped me too. With the 500 stones from you, plus my savings, I can try to reach Immortal Venerable. Then, congratulations. When you break through, I'll be the first to celebrate. You should have reached it before me. If only you'd stop. I won't accept Empress Nishang's gifts. I suggest you reconsider. Wow, the soul representing my sister is still unique. What do you mean? I'm often summoned by Empress Nishang, especially lately, more and more frequently. Do you know what that signifies? She's the youngest empress in heaven. Like others, she sends soul fragments to the mortal realm to experience emotions, ensuring her own soul doesn't wither over time. My sister was her first fragment, and currently the only one, influenced by those mortal emotions. We who trained with her are unique in the Empress's eyes, special existences. That's why she gives us such extraordinary rewards. But as time goes on, the fragment of Yuan Qiansha carries more weight in the Empress's mind. She summons me often, and asks about you through me. Don't think this is entirely good. The Empress has noticed that the fragment's memories are starting to take over and affect her original heart. Guess what the Empress will do to handle this? Erase the fragment's memories? Destroying Yuan Qiansha would leave the Empress void of emotion. She won't do that. So she made another choice. A few days ago, she sent a new soul fragment down. Once the new fragment descends, it will have a new life, new relationships, and new emotions. When that fragment returns, it will dilute the old one. In the Empress's emotions, the old fragment's share will shrink. This is a necessary sacrifice to keep the Empress's soul intact. For now, those memories are still unique. We were once those the Ningsheng Emperor valued most. But as time passes, and he gains more and more emotional memories, our importance to him will only dwindle. Perhaps one day in the future, the memories of Yuan Liansha will be squeezed until they vanish entirely. At that time, if you want to ask the Emperor for anything, it won't be so easy. Passerby A. Yuan Liansha is just a split soul of the Emperor. As an individual, he never actually existed. Why cling to your past in the 9 heavens? You should take advantage of your current status in the Emperor's heart and use him while you can to make yourself stronger and secure your place in heaven instead of acting like a lost lamb. I am a sword cultivator. By nature, I am straightforward. The same applies here in heaven. Sorry, I decline your suggestion. The remaining 2,000 stones is a fortune for an immortal, enough to reach the 9th level, but I only have 2 days off. Time is too short. If I rush a breakthrough, the cost will drain me dry, and I might even follow those 3 fallen immortals. Blindly raising my cultivation level will only make me a victim of debt. Fellow traveler, what's going on with you? Passerby A, you're actually a demon immortal. 300 years since your ascension, and you've finally been exposed. What are you all gossiping about? Are the 360 trials for the pilgrimage ready? Anyone slacking off will be fined a month's pay. Passerby A, come here a moment. What does this grumpy guy want now? Is he going to cause me more trouble? Passerby A, lately, you've solved 2 problems for the team. Well done, Lord God. It is my duty to serve. Do you have any orders? Please feel free to speak. How did you end up looking like this? When I returned from my mission, wasn't I badly injured? I had no spirit stones for treatment, and you 2 wouldn't pay, so I had to be a test subject for a ghost doctor. These feathers and fur are side effects? I must say, you really do look like a demon immortal now. Chen Sheng as a true immortal. Your methods are quite remarkable. If my look offends you, Lord God, I'll find a way to hide it. There's a job in the lower realm. Are you interested? When you return, the Grand Witch and I will promote you to lead. Lord God, I'm not interested. Don't be so quick to refuse. Listen to me first. I want you to be a trial on the pilgrimage route. There's a Mingji kingdom on the Manya Road. Go there and be a demon king. Given the team's current speed, they'll arrive in Mingji in about 2 years. You just need to capture Tang Jiuzheng, then let Ma Lu beat you up. Mission accomplished. What do you think? He never calls without a reason. Lord Jinj is clearly up to no good. Lord God, I'm not the right fit. I'm just a true immortal. The demon sky once wreaked havoc in heaven. Asking me to kidnap Tang Juzong? How is that not a death wish? Besides, this look only lasts half a month. It'll be gone in 2 years. I won't be able to pose as a demon then. Not the right fit. You're the most suitable. Look at your hair and your eyes. A look like this only appears once in millennia. This mission is meant for you. Don't decline it. As for these demon traits, they would disappear in 2 weeks. But don't worry about that. Eat this. It'll maintain your state for at least 2 years. Enough to finish your mission. When you get to Mingji Kingdom, set up a mountain lair and build your power. Wait 2 years. If you can delay the team for 7 days, the mission is a success. During these 2 years, your monthly salary of 50 stones will continue. How easy is that? Others want this chance, but they can't get it. This great opportunity. Maybe give it to someone else. This is the glazed pagoda forged by Lord Juxiao. It can capture anything and suppress demons. Take this to the lower realm. It's enough for your protection. Unless that sage comes here for help, no matter how great his power, he won't be able to touch you. Lord God, the lower realm is harsh, not like heaven. Staying there for 2 years, plus planning the trials. It'll delay my cultivation. You see, HMPH. I'll talk to your supervisor. We'll raise your monthly pay by 10 more stones. Thank you for your care, Lord God. For the great cause of the pilgrimage, I am willing to descend. Passerby A, I'm lending you this pagoda to create trials for the team, not for you to run wild. If you use this pagoda to break any heavenly laws, don't blame me for being strict. Don't worry, Lord God. This glazed pagoda, I will use it exactly where it's needed. Now go to the lower realm. Lord God, I'll take my leave. Chief, why are you here? Are you here to escort me down? I heard Jinj ordered you to the lower realm, to be a demon in Mingji. I have to follow orders. I just hope all goes well, and the sage doesn't kill me. This trip is dangerous. Follow me. I have a few words for you. Chief, what is it? Please, go ahead. First, let me ask you. Do you know where I practiced when I was in the lower realm? Did you ascend from Mingji Kingdom? Chief, do you want me to bring treasures to your kin down there? To those beasts? They don't deserve treasures. I practiced in Ningji for 500 years, then ascended. I've been in heaven for 500 years now. Time moves at the same speed in both realms. So, my old friends and foes are mostly still alive. While you are down there, I want you to teach the Mingji royals a lesson. If possible, leaving them a threat to their throne is fine too. Chief, what's your grudge against them? Why go that far? I was once just a rogue cultivator in Mingji. Because I was born gifted, I caught the eye of an immortal in the celestial realm. I was already told I'd reached the Great Ascension stage after 400 years of cultivation. After I reached Great Ascension, I helped my family build a clan of cultivators. We became a major force in Mingji country. At 500 years old, I ascended and became immortal. Thanks to my help, the Ruin family in Mingji country was second only to the royal family. Before I ascended, I still had a younger brother in the lower realm. When I was in the lower realm, I mainly cultivated at Gadao Mountain, 800 miles from Mingji country. After I ascended to the immortal realm, I naturally left Gadao Mountain to my closest blood relative, my brother Ruin Xingtu, who had the talent to become immortal. And when I ascended, Ruin Xingtu already had the cultivation to survive tribulations. His talent wasn't as strong as mine, but with Gadao Mountain's conditions, he was sure to ascend in 300 years. But only 100 years after I ascended, the Ruin family colluded with the underworld royal clan and ambushed Ruin Xingtu during his breakthrough to Great Ascension, attacked him, and cut off my brother's path to immortality, and took Gadao Mountain. At that time, I was just a low-ranked true immortal in the celestial realm. I couldn't know anything about the lower realm and had no power to interfere there. But since you're going to Mingji country this time, things will be easier. Clan leader, Mingji country may be small, but I only set up a trial for the pilgrimage team in the lower realm. This whole destruction of a country. Within 100 years, I'll become an immortal lord. When that happens, this position of clan leader will be yours. Don't worry, clan leader. Those crooks in Mingji country, I'll make sure they get what's coming. Worldly chaos, all for profit. The lower world is vast. But Mingji country is just a tiny spot, and it's my hunting ground. No trace of the former emperor. But I'm here for one thing only. Just going with the flow. Break through hardship and take revenge. I'm gonna take both lives. The spirit stone and this mortal power will stir up chaos. Tang Nation's prosperity isn't just the starting point of the pilgrimage. It's also a cornerstone in the Celestial Realm versus Holy Mountain Power game. Tang Juzang's journey aims to connect north and south, letting mortals exchange resources to make the nation stronger. Mortals are the root, immortals are the fruit. Deep roots, endless fruit. Only then will the immortal realm thrive. If this plan works, the two realms will be linked. True immortals will ascend because of it.
And I
Will be the one wild card in this massive game. This pilgrimage for the divine nation is a huge plan. If it succeeds, it'll be an eternal legacy. If it fails, the divine king will lose all authority. Now, I'm ready to flip the chessboard upside down. No wonder ruined Xingyu became immortal here at Gaodao Mountain. It's truly a great place. Nice mountain. But from now on, it'll belong to the Lu family. Why do I feel so restless today? Is something big about to happen? Could it be my tribulation is coming? Clan leader, something's wrong. There's trouble, a black cloud is coming. It feels full of killing intent. Looks like trouble, clan leader. Come out and take a look. I am the Grand Immortal Banhai Tusheng. Such beautiful mountains and rivers here. You've got 1 incense sticks time to move out quickly. Or else, don't blame me for being ruthless. Never heard of Banhai Tusheng, the demon immortal. Could you be some hidden monster? Grand Immortal. We've been cultivating at Gaodao Mountain for over 400 years. How can you bear taking our foundation away? Why not be reasonable, Grand Immortal? We'll find you an even better spot for an immortal residence. How about it? If Grand Immortal Banhai Tusheng sets his eyes on something, he always gets it. You have 1 incense sticks time to leave, not a second more. Half an incense sticks time has passed. Grand Immortal, you're a true immortal. Why take land from us mortals? Isn't this bullying the weak? Strong bullying the weak, right? Survival of the fittest is the rule here. I'm Banhai Tusheng, Grand Immortal. I don't argue with you. I definitely won't spoil you. Go back and tell the king of Mingji. Every month, bring me 100,000 spirit stones and 1,000 rare treasures. And also send 10 boys and 10 girls. I want to enjoy them myself. If the tribute doesn't please me, don't blame me for coming to your capital and destroying it myself. What a great place, really a great place. Gotta admit, these mortals sure know how to enjoy life. The Lord gave me Gaodao Mountain, but I turned it into a mess. Honestly, I feel bad for the king. This is our Mingji Kingdom's founding site. If that monster gets a hold of it, our kingdom's luck will end. Everything will be ruined. No matter the cost, we have to ask the Imperial Preceptor for help. Take back this mountain. Just a tiny shrine dares to take my sacred land. Interesting? Really interesting? Even with my monster skills now, it would still take me time to break through by force. Looks like there's a lot more going on behind Gaodao Mountain. If it wasn't his doing, then it must be some old royal family member hiding his powers. Such a small Mingji kingdom. Tiny spot on the map. Besides the soft jade, there's actually immortal tricks here. That really surprises me. Guess this little Mingji kingdom has more than I thought. Seems like these 2 years at Gaodao Mountain, my days will be pretty exciting. Manya Sky Road, Gaodao Mountain. A demon ox caused havoc everywhere. Ate 100 people a day. Flooded fields by breaking the dike. People suffered terribly. They fled to other places, searching for a way to survive. In this crisis, a great cultivator Huang Shan came from Tangdom. In the end, Huang Shan cut off the demon ox's head with one strike, saving the people. Huang Shan killed the demon ox at the monster-slaying site and gradually founded Bull City. That's how the Ji Kingdom started. It's been over 2,000 years with 38 generations. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty. This is the palace. How can you shout like that? Where are your manners?
Guards!
Spare me, Your Majesty. Please spare me, Your Majesty. Please spare me, Your Majesty. There really is something important. Reporting that Dois Qulan is back. He brought all his disciples. Says there's something vital to the kingdom he must report. He's outside waiting to see Your Majesty. That's one thing. But you still disturbed me just now.
Take him away.
He'll still get his punishment. Spare me, Your Majesty. Royal Uncle, what's going on? Aren't you supposed to be guarding Gaodao Mountain? Why did you suddenly come back? And so messy and beat up? Your Majesty, you're finally here. It's over. Gaodao Mountain got taken by someone. A monster who calls himself Banhai Demon Saint. He took everything. Wait, Gaodao Mountain was stolen? Who the heck is this Banhai Demon Saint? Why would he come to our Mingji kingdom? With just 2 slaps.
He kicked me and all my disciples out of Gaodao Mountain.
I have no idea either. But judging from how he talked and dressed, he seems like a demon from the Tang Kingdom. That's crazy. Tang Kingdom is almost 30,000 miles from us. Why would a demon go to this isolated place? That monster also said, we have to prepare 100,000 spirit stones every month, 1,000 rare lingi, and 10 boys and 10 girls for him on the mountain. Or he'll come to Bull City looking for us. Trouble. Your Majesty, what should we do about this? Your Majesty. I'm afraid that monster is already. So what if he's a demon? Gaodao Mountain is super important to us. We can't lose it. Go get the Imperial Preceptor. He'll know what to do. Imperial Preceptor, please have a seat. Imperial Preceptor Gaodao Mountain was seized. This is a big deal. Maybe you should call your master. No need to worry, Your Majesty. On the way here, the disciples cultivating at Gaodao Mountain already told me what happened. Imperial Preceptor, you know the mountain's secrets better than anyone. If that demon figures them out, we're all doomed. Quanlan Daoist, are you sure it's a demon? Of course! That demon hit me with a slap, and I couldn't do a thing. If not a demon, who else could be so strong? Imperial Preceptor, what are you doing? Quanlando East? How does my attack compare? Was it stronger than that monster? Yours was even stronger. Quanlando East, you haven't fought in ages. Any nascent soul could beat you, and you just thought it had to be a demon. In this tiny kingdom, you really need more experience. What kind of presence did the demon have? I saw it with my own eyes. He did hit me, but maybe he held back. HMPH, demons are already immortal. They need immortal energy and immortal stones to cultivate. Even though Gado Mountain has lots of spiritual power, it's not a place for immortals. And the tribute he wants is weird. No immortal demon would ask for spirit stones instead of immortal stones. Isn't that a joke? You just got scared by a little demon. If you ask me, he's probably just a high-level monster, not really a demon saint. If it's not a demon, then my master doesn't need to bother. Your Majesty, I'll go to Gado Mountain and slay this monster myself, and let everyone around know. Mingji Kingdom is not to be messed with, Your Majesty. I can promise you, that Banhai Demon Saint is no ordinary foe. If our Imperial Preceptor goes,
He might never come back.
we should call him back and ask his master to step in. If he wants to go, let him go. It's not us who will die, even if it's a real demon saint, or just a high-level monster. We've already told him everything. If it's just a monster, hopefully our preceptor will slay the demon and boost Mingji Kingdom's reputation. If it's really a demon, that's fine too. If the preceptor dies, his master will know, once the old ancestor takes charge.
Taking back the mountain is easy.
Your Majesty, you're so wise. Truly a worthy king of Mingji. If anyone dies, it's his family. If the preceptor dies this time, it's his own fault. Nothing to do with us. Now this looks like a demon's lair. No one will notice a thing. Let's hope that monkey can't recognize me now. Just finish this job in 2 years, and I can return to the heavens. As a monster saint, I can't be the only one on this mountain. That just wouldn't work. Without thousands of little demons, how can I act like an evil monster saint? Gotta get the vibe right. But here's the problem. Where am I supposed to find thousands of little demons for show? And they absolutely can't eat people. If only I knew that monkey's transformation trick. I'd just pluck a hair and make a little demon. This Banhai Demon Saint guy, just a minor demon who newly broke through, still stuck in his beastly habits, turning a fine immortal mountain into this mess. What a complete waste. With his limited intelligence, he'll never find the secret of Gado Mountain. Where did this little demon come from? How dare you take Mingji's immortal mountain? I am Ruin Yiming, State Preceptor of Mingji. If you don't want to be skinned alive, show your true form right now. Get out here. If I have to fight my way in, you're going to suffer a lot of pain. What old fossil is chirping out there? You haven't even shed your beast form. Just a great ascension stage. Not even a demon immortal. How dare you seize Mingji's Gado Mountain? You little demon, do you want to be skinned?
Huh.
Little demon, kneel and show your true form now. Become a mount for your granduncle preceptor, and I might let you leave. Otherwise, my secluded cultivation chamber is just missing a beast skin rug. Stinky? So stinky. Which of us is the monster? Are you a skunk spirit or something? Get away from me. He's a pure-blooded human. Centuries ago, he studied under ancestor Mingji. Though his cultivation was smooth, he always emitted a strange odor. The smell is deep in his bones. Once he activates his power, it turns into a stinking storm. Though it is repulsive, it also gives him unimaginable special effects in battle. You little brat, daring to mock your state preceptor. Grandpa will show you a move. Didn't I tell you to stay away from me? Is this a joke? Is this guy who looks half-transformed actually a demon immortal? Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Mercy, great immortal. Great immortal, please have mercy. Shut up. Wash yourself before talking to me. What's this? Do immortals like playing in water? Look, There's a person in that hand. Isn't that the state preceptor? The preceptor has such elegant taste. He actually enjoys bathing this way. The old guy was soaked in filth. The more he washes, the more he stinks. He just turned the whole lake black. Old man, why do you smell so bad? Silence? How about I toss you back for another rinse? Immortal, my lord, I was wrong. I was truly wrong. Why are you so stinky? Are you really a skunk spirit? Even skunks don't smell this bad constantly. Because my master is stinky. To please him, I pickled myself in the scent too. Whether in the upper or lower realms, everyone has it hard. A great ascension cultivator, turning himself into this mess, just to please his master. It's truly pitiful, old man. I'm happy with my new immortal estate, but Mingji doesn't know its place, trying to take it back. Now I'm very unhappy. Go back and tell the king of Mingji. Within 3 days, bring this month's tribute. Tripled, as I said, to Gaodao Mountain. Now scram. My first time being a demon immortal. I'm still a bit rusty. Should I find a demon mountain to learn? Seems Mingji holds some secrets. Damn it, where did this demon come from? Why occupy Gaodao Mountain? I must tell master immediately. Let him decide. However, I should have that slave Huang Daoan fulfill the demon's demands, to stall for time. Once master arrives, that beast is finished. Master. Master. Your disciple Ruin Zimeng requests an audience. Great demon venerable cow swallower. Your disciple has urgent news. You beast, demon immortal. Your end is near. Move faster, everyone. Fermenting thunderbolt dung isn't easy. If you mess up and waste even a pound, I'll dock your wages. You stinky pheasant. What are you shaking for? Drag this crate of dung away now. Keep stalling and I'll pluck you bare. Sir, my feathers. Take it easy, I'm not slacking. I'm working. Lingzhao Mountain, Tang, Lower Realm. A famous site for growing immortal plants. 1/10 of all herbs for the upper realm's pills come from this very place. To better cultivate the plants and keep the soil fertile, ensuring healthy growth, they buy dung to fertilize the fields. After years of this contact, his once brilliant feathers now reek of filth. Hit me, go ahead. You won't be doing it much longer. Once I get that item from Mingji, if I ever shovel dung here again, I'll call it quits. Then everyone in Mingji will help wash away my millennia of shame. This red-feathered pheasant is Ruin Yiming's master, the ancestor demon venerable cow swallower. Though a true immortal in the lower realm, demons can't enter the upper realm. To earn spirit stones to maintain his body, he must do the lowest work, 10 stones a month. Sometimes half is docked. Even this dung shoveling job is something many demons crave but can't get. Most are satisfied with it. At least he was used to it once. Shoveling bull dung for thousands of years. He and the smell have become one. Except for being too stinky to find a mate, he had accepted his lot. Until one day, centuries ago, he found a secret on Gaodao Mountain. Since that day, he could no longer accept this disgusting job. Just a few more years, and that treasure will be mine. Selling it off, I'll get at least 500,000 stones. With that much, I'll surely reach the venerable stage. Then I'll seize an immortal mountain. I'll finally have my own power down here. Wait, that cheap disciple from Mingji seems to be calling me. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. What? Mount Dogway's been taken. Which bastard did this? What a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. The treasure was almost mine, and it happens right at this moment. Did someone watch the mountain in secret? Just waiting for this exact time. To steal my prize? No, absolutely impossible. I've been so cautious for millennia. In this lower realm, no one could see through my plans. I've trained here for thousands of years, always keeping a low profile, rarely making enemies. If there's a real arch nemesis, thinking it over, it could only be that one, Ruin Xingyu, who ascended to heaven. But she's a high true immortal. Why would she lower herself to deal with lower realm demons? Is it really just a coincidence? This is so frustrating. To me, Mount Dogway isn't just some spiritual hill. It's my hope for the future. I can't just sit here and wait. I must go back and check now.
Take back the mountain as it was.
My lord, a terrible thing happened at home. My mother, dead for millennia. Her grave, some bastard dug it up. Please, my lord, have mercy. Give me a break. Let me have 2 weeks off. I'll handle this grave insult. And come back immediately. I'll work twice as hard. How original. Everyone has a mother. When I was in the lower realm, I didn't even go back when she died. You want leave for such a trifle? Your mother's bones are likely some cultivator's tool now. Wait until the work is done. Then you can go look. My lord, please be kind. Just 2 weeks of leave? Fine, since you're so devoted, then just go. But if you quit, there are thousands of demons waiting for your job. That pig demon from Creeping Mountain. Just for this manure cleaning job? He even gave me a bribe. He's waited hundreds of years and never got in. If you leave now, he'll take your spot instantly. Think about it carefully. If I lose this manure job, without stones to nourish my body, I'll be a fallen immortal in a year. The secret of the mountain is deep. He won't find the treasure quickly. In that case, I'll wait until the work is done. Then I'll find a chance to go back. Besides, I can't get my 5 stones back. The mountain's taken by others. Why did Master ask us to wait? Is there some hidden trick? If Master doesn't return, do we really pay tribute every month to that demon? Grandmaster Ruin. What did the ancestors say? When is he coming back? To kill that beast? Your Majesty, his decree was one word. Wait. Rise. The illusions here are so amateur. They only fool mortals. If another true immortal were here, they'd see I'm a demon instantly. I came to Bull Slaying City to see for myself what kind of country Mingji is. After all, this time, I have 2 missions. As a demon immortal, causing trouble is a must. So while I'm at it, helping Ruin Xingyu vent a bit seems perfectly reasonable. Friend, when you eat beef, why do you put dirt on it? Is it still edible? You must be from out of town. Here, the bull is born as an evil, filthy pest. We use dirt to eat it, to show it's a dirty thing. See that? Every doorstep has a bull carved on it. We step on it every day. But I saw many bulls plowing the fields. If you hate them so much, why use them? Ha, those beasts work to death, to pay their ancestors 2,000-year debt. Every new year, we have a bull whipping ceremony. Folks use dirt for beef, but before eating chicken, everyone in the city bows down to thank the divine chicken's gift. The divine chicken flies. The palace is its head. Your country has strange feng shui. But with such a chicken's protection, why were you sighing? Sir, the good days are ending. I heard there's a great immortal Benhai, a terrifying great demon. Even your divine chicken can't stop it. They say he's all-powerful. With infinite power, he could invade any time and butcher us like chickens. Mangya Sky Road. Every country has its own customs. But Banhai's name is only known to royalty and a few. That's too slow. Staying away from civilians saves me some trouble. Using top-grade bricks for building. Each brick has spirit stone powder. How wasteful. The divine chicken protecting them isn't just some strange beast. It's a demon with a true godhead. Clap, clap, clap. This temple is doing big business. But you think you can stop me? Master Guangmu, my mother is dying. All our money went to her medicine. These are the last 10 coins. For incense, to pray for her life. Why did you raise the price to 12? Even if you crushed my bones, I couldn't find 2 more coins. Master Guangmu, I beg of you. I'm on my knees. Let me see the divine chicken. Master Guangmu, I won't buy incense. Can I have my 10 coins back? Impudent. Money in the merit box is for the divine chicken. Have you ever seen anything in the box come back out? If you want the 10 coins back, fine, go ask the divine chicken yourself. If you have no faith, you deserve to lose your family. Throw this shameless beggar out of here. Don't let her jinx us and block the real believers. Wait, she's just short 2 coins? I'll pay for her. Hope the divine chicken hears you. Don't block the people behind you. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. My mom can finally be saved. Master, you're truly a great person. Just like before, when the Divine Lord helped us defeat the demon cow. What's wrong with your mother? Can't regular medicine cure her? Why do you have to pray to the gods and Buddha? My dad was called to work by the national advisor. He couldn't come home all year to make ends meet. My mom sold the land, but she still collapsed. To treat her illness, we spent all our money with no other choice. I brought our last 10 coins to beg the Divine Lord to save my mom. It's rare to meet someone like you in this world. Meeting you is fate. How could some scruffy wild god enjoy incense here? If it weren't for this damn task, I would have chopped down this lousy temple already. Xingyu Ruin once stayed here. With his temperament, it's surprising he left a shrine stealing faith like this. There must be more to this. You look really wealthy. Must be living well. Do you have any wishes to ask the Divine Lord? I don't pray to gods. Go pray quickly. Please save my mom. Let my mom's illness get better soon. I'll do anything for you in my next life. Everyone praying here is rich. My tiny offering probably can't even catch the god's attention. Niu Lanshan, I heard your wish. Did I hear that right? That's the Divine Lord speaking. The Divine Lord really responded. Maybe we misheard. We must have misheard it. It's just a clay statue. How could it talk? Divine Lord, Divine Lord, go on, go on. Go save your mom now. I'm really lucky today. That master I met was as kind as a god. The master went inside, and then the Divine Lord appeared. Could that master be the Divine Lord?